Hello all, welcome to my channel. I am a Kaggle Master and Junior Data Scientist. Guys, in this video, we will continue our NLP playlist. In the previous video, I explained you the business use cases and applications of NLP. You know, there are lots of applications are available and mainly industry work in the machine translation, document summarization, name entity recognition. These types of applications are mainly used in the industry, guys. So in this video, we have to learn the NLP libraries. There are lots of libraries are available. Let's discuss one by one. So in the NLP, natural language processing, NLTK libraries are available. TextBlob, Spacy, GenSim, Stanford Core NLP, and Pattern. And one more, Polyglot. Okay, so these are the libraries are available in the NLP, guys. Mainly industry use few of the libraries like TextBlob, Spacy, and Stanford Core NLP. Okay, sorry, this is the forget D. Okay, and sometimes NLTK. It depends on your projects, but mainly organization focus on these three library, guys. Okay, so let's discuss one by one. NLTK. NLTK is the most popular library in the field of education as well as research. Okay, so NLTK is the most popular library in education and research field. It has helped to many breakthrough in the text analysis. Mainly NLTK used in the text analysis and classification program. It has a lots of pre-trained models and Cropra which help us to analyze the things very easily. It is an excellent library when you require a specific combination of the algorithm. Okay, so there are some of the functionalities are available in the NLTK like tokenization, post tagging, NER name entity recognition, classification, sentiment analysis. These are the functionalities are available in NLTK, guys. Okay, so tokenization, post tagging, NER classification, sentiment analysis. These are the functionalities are available and mainly NLTK used in the field of education and research field. Okay. The learning curve is steep and most of the time it's rather slow and often does not match the demands of the real world production engine. So this NLTK is the slow, guys. Okay, this is the slow library. So mainly organization not prefer NLTK library. Let's check some of the pros and cons of the library. Okay, so most well known and full NLP library with the many thought extension. Okay, in a NLTK. Support the largest number of language compared to the other library. NLTK supports largest number of language model as compared to the other library. But for the cons, it's difficult to learn and use. It's the very slow and it's only split the text by the sentences without analyzing the sentiment structure. Okay, and in the NLTK we have to not use the neural network model. Okay, so for the these cons, only two pros, but there are lots of cons are available. So this purpose mainly organization not prefer this library, guys, for the industry purpose mainly. Okay, there are lots of cons like it's a slow, it's a split only the text by the sentences and it's a difficulty to use. Okay, so these are the cons of the NLTK. Let's take the TextBlob. So TextBlob is the NLTK and based on TextBlob is a based on NLTK and pattern library. This is the great API for all the common NLP operation. It's a more practical library connected to day-to-day life usage. Okay, so TextBlob is the based on NLTK library. There are lots of functionalities are available in an NLTK, like same as the NLTK, like tokenization, post tagging, NER, classification, sentiment analysis, spelling checking, and parsing. But also in this library, there are some pros and cons are available. Okay, so let's check the pros and cons. It's a very easy to use and intuitive interface to the NLTK, provide the language translation and direction, which is powered by the Google Translation. Okay, but what is the cons? Cons is that it's just very slow, and in TextBlock we have not used a neural network model. Okay, no integrated the word vectors. Okay, so these are the cons of this library. Okay, next check the spacey. This is the very important for the industry purpose, guys, because mainly industry use, there are lots of industry use the spacey library. So spacey is the advanced NLP library. It's available in the Python code. Okay, and it's a generated a performance and operating together the deep learning framework. Mainly spacey used in the deep learning framework, guys, like a PyTorch and TensorFlow. Okay, so NLP is the advanced library and mainly use the deep learning frameworks such as the like a TensorFlow and PyTorch. There are lots of pre-trained statistical models are available. There are features of the 50 plus languages are available in this spacey library, but for the convolutional neural network models, for the tagging, parsing and name entry, mainly we have to use this purpose, guys. There are lots of functionalities are available in this spacey library, like our tagging, pause, tagging, tokenization, NER, classification, sentiment analysis, dependency parsing, word vector. Okay, so spacey is the advanced NLP library. It's available in the Python and C Python also. For the performance wise, we have to use this library in the deep learning framework such as the TensorFlow and PyTorch. Okay, there are some of the functionalities are available. Pros, like it's a very fast and it's easy to learn. This is the very fast and it's easy to learn, and mainly using the neural network for the training model in the deep learning, mainly in the deep learning. Okay, so spacey is the advanced NLP library. It's available in the Python as well as the C Python. Okay, and it's a performance based deep learning library framework, deep learning frameworks using the TensorFlow and PyTorch. Okay, next, pattern. Pattern library is the multi-purpose library capable of handling lots of NLP data. Pattern library is the multi-purpose library. It's capable of holding the NLP data like a. It's capable of handling lots of data for the machine learning, network analysis, and visualization. It comes with the models of the data mining from the search engine, social networks, and the Wikipedia. It can also download and parse the document PDF document mainly. Okay, it is the one of the most useful NLP library. Pattern is the one of the most useful library in Python, while it's not as well as known as spacey or NLTK. Okay, so it provides the functionalities such as the finding the superlative and comparative and fact and opinion detection, which it stand out from the other NLP library. Okay, so for the industry purpose, pattern, Stanford Library, and spacey, these three libraries are very important for the industry purpose, guys. Mainly industry work on the in these three library. Okay, there are lots of functionalities are available in the pattern library, like a pause tagging, NER, tokenization, sentiment analysis, and parsing. Okay, for the pros and cons, it's a data mining web service like a Google, Twitter, Wikipedia, WebCrowd, and HTML parser. And it's also helpful in the network analysis and visualization purpose. For the cons, it's not optimized for the specific NLP task. Okay. Next, Stanford Core NLP. Stanford Core NLP is the suite for the production-ready neural analysis tools. It includes the parts of speech tagging, name entity recognition, pattern learning, okay, parsing, and much more. This is the very important library for NLP. If you want a career in NLP engineer, then make sure you have to good command in the Stanford Core NLP library, guys. Okay. So Stanford library mainly actually written in the Java, not in Python. You can get around with this the Python buffer made by the community. Many organizations use Core NLP for the production implementation. It's a very fast, accurate, and able to support several major languages. Okay, so Stanford Core NLP is the suite of the production. It's a ready of the production neural analysis tools. It includes that there are lots of functionalities are available: parts of speech tagging, name entity recognition, pattern learning, parsing, and many more. Okay, many organizations use the Core NLP for the production implementation, and it is a very accurate and fast able to support several major languages, guys. Okay, so if you want a career in NLP, then make sure you have to good understanding in Stanford NLP or Stanford Core NLP, Spacey as well as pattern, because these three libraries are mainly used in the industry. Mainly industry use these three libraries, guys. Okay, so guys, that's all about in this video, in this particular video. I hope you like this particular video. Please do subscribe my channel if you have already not subscribed. I'll see you in the next video. Thank you. Bye bye.